What has pressure washing, nice gardens and street appeal got to do with the value of the property? Well, you stick around and I'll tell you how. So what is street appeal? Well, in real estate jargon, it is how a property looks like from out in the street. In practical terms, it means this, is that when a potential buyer comes to your home, what do they think and feel of your property at first glance? Now that covers everything from how it looks from the gutters out the front to the crossover, which is the driveway, the footpaths. It includes the front lawns out on the street and everything behind the fence. And why is that important? Well, the National Association of Realtors discovered this fact, that a decision to purchase the property is normally made within the first 7 to 10 seconds. Yes, the first 7 to 10 seconds. That's all the time you have. So first impressions actually count. So what has pressure cleaning got to do with selling properties? Well, it's as simple as this. If you're going to sell your car, you want to make sure it's detailed. That means, you wash it, you polish it, you clean inside and out, you make the tyres all shiny. That's how you maximise appeal and hopefully sales price. Well, homes are exactly the same. Homes actually capture everything in the elements. They're weather beaten. So they'll capture rain, dust, dirt, bird poo, possum poo, everything that we can imagine. Unfortunately with homes, all that tends to congregate around under eaves, gutters, walls, window frames, everything. It makes the house look dirty and dowdy, which does affect the sales appeal of the property. Because homes are exposed to the elements, it's really important that we pressure clean it. Not only does it physically look better, but it does add value to the home. The National Association of Realtors determined that pressure cleaning a whole property properly can add between 10 and 15,000 to the potential value of the home. No small bickies. One of the key things that we always do with a property is pressure clean it. Not only the whole around the outside of the property, but we also include footpaths, decks, pool decks, crossovers, and yes, even out into the street with the footpaths and the gutters. And the importance of that is this, when we talked about street appeal, when someone arrives at your home, clean footpaths and crossovers is like rolling out the red carpet. Now the property that you're seeing behind us, really dirty. The owners thought they were going to have to repaint. Now a property this size, including scaffolding, would cost anywhere between $40,000 and $50,000 to paint just on the outside. And we can do that work. I suggested a good pressure wash and see what comes next. Well, as you can see in the footage, the property came up amazing. They saved over $40,000 by choosing this option. Now that's no small bickies. It's so important. Garden presentation is one of the most important aspects of street appeal. It can come down to just simply giving things a trim, an edge, cutting a few trees back, putting some dressing on the garden, maybe some rocks, just so that the property pops. In other words, it stands out. We often like to use red or black dressing on the garden beds because it pops, it stands out and makes the garden look vibrant. So whether there's just a little bit of work or a lot of work, this part can never be underdone. And we want people to fall emotionally in love with your property. We want a connection. We want them ultimately to pull out their checkbook and sign bigger checks because they desperately want to have what you've got to offer.